All right, so here we are, the evening of the 14th in the futures market with the red light, green light strategy. So we had a short indicate right here. I didn't see that this trade actually until I just turned my computer on right here. So I took the trade. I wish I would have saw it here. I would have gotten a nice discount. But so we're in the trade, so we're able to get in still pretty much at the entry point. I got my stop up there, my target, and yeah, hopefully this plays out sometime in the next hour or two. It would be awesome, but the way this is going, it looks like this might be a long night. I might have to just let this one sit, go to bed, and wake up and see where it's at. But anyway, so here we're at. We're short one contract on the MES in the futures market. All right, so I'm not going to watch this, but when it gets halfway, because this is red light, green light strategy, right? So once it gets halfway, I want to be able to move my stop to break even, but I don't want to sit here watching it the whole time. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to cancel this so I can show you how to do it. So right here, I'm going to go over the halfway marker. I don't know if any of you have tried this yet. Okay, so on your main screen where your account numbers and all that stuff, you go to the little sprocket up there for setup, and then general over here, and then you go to notifications. So notifications, and then in this area above that you see that's grayed out, that's where you have your email, your phone number, whatever it is that you want to be in there. So you can set up, you can enable notifications and set up your notifications. So I have alert is triggered, order fills, all that stuff. I get text messages to my phone, and then I also get emails. So once you get that set up, you can come over here, right click, and then I'm going to come down to create alert single, and there you go. So I want at or below, because we're shorting this stock right now. So when it gets to this level or below, I want this to alert me that that happened. And then down here I can choose how it alerts me, since I already have it set up. Play with a sound, send an email, send a text message, all that stuff. So you can play with that however you want it to be for you. Set this up to fit you. But so I got mine set up. So then I'm going to hit create. And there you go. So once this price drops to here, it's automatically going to alert me that that's there. If I get stopped out, I'll know, because it's going to alert me on the every time I make a trade, I get a text message and an email. So then right here, it's going to now alert me if I get halfway, and I can move my stop to break even. So there you go. So that might help you out, so you don't have to sit here, you know, especially when you're trading the futures market on a 30-minute candle or a 4-hour candle. It's nice to have those alerts to kind of give you an idea of what's happening. So something to check out if you didn't already know about that. All right, we're going to come back later and see how this thing goes. All right, traders, so you can see here, still in this trade. So we got in it over here on this little arrow, and then did this to us all night, and then it's on its way back down a little bit and just going sideways. So we'll see how this shapes up. You can see it triggered another trade right here. So the first one triggered over here. I got in late, but still in a good spot. And then we got another trade that triggered right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and draw up this trade and look for my exit to be on this trade if I'm in profits. Alright, so won't quite be in profit. It's right here. So that's where I jumped in at. So we're going to look to get out break even pretty much on this trade here. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh. So as the day ends, because I don't have my stops in to continue over, I got to put new ones in. So OCO. Come on. Go up to like 50 is what I do. For the movements it's doing right now anyway. Okay, and then I'm gonna let's get my new numbers actually. So I got alright. So I just break even, which is what? 336845. Okay, 336845, and this is where we're gonna go. Okay, so we're gonna go to 338 or 3366. I don't have my glasses on, so it's a little hard for me to see the screen. 33866. We're buying because we were short, so we're buying our shares back. So we're looking for profit, not really, it's a tiny profit, basically pay for commissions. And then 2R was around here. Okay. All right, good. So stops back to the original stop. Almost got stopped out a bunch of times, right? And then we got our target now just right here. So if I'm watching this, I'll trail this and see how much it'll come down. But basically, we got another, another trigger here on a short. And, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going to happen. So if I'm not going to watch it, I'm happy to get out, break even plus a couple bucks, wait for another trade later. And if I do get a chance to watch it, I will trail that and see how much we can get out of it, provided we don't get stopped out. So we'll see what happens there. All right, so that trade is finally finished. As a loser, I haven't had one of those in a very long time, so that's pretty awesome. I finally got one of those out of the way. But let's see how it went. So the trade alerted, not alerted, but it was triggered right here. So, I didn't even see it until over here, which was still a good trade. I could still get in over there because it didn't already start making its way to the target. So I jumped in. And then we went for this ride. Stop was right here, so almost got stopped out a bunch. And then in the process of that, we triggered a green trade within the same strategy, or a long trade, and we triggered a long trade with the red dot strategy, which I didn't take. Had I switched over to the red dot strategy, I could have made profit in this ride here, and then got back in on this red light green light strategy. So this could have actually been a pretty profitable trade if I'd done that. So then here we go. We come down and a new short trade is triggered. So I moved my targets based on the new short trade. I could have just left it as the old one, but the way the market's been lately, I'm like, I'm going to move it to this new short trade. So I try to do that, but I didn't watch it, and I didn't set any alerts for Thinkorswim to tell me what's up. So when it got halfway here, I should have put my new stop here, which would have been a loss compared to where I got in over here, right? But it would have been a smaller loss than my stop, so I should have took that loss, but I didn't. So, and then over here we get, a new long trade triggered. I don't know if this one was a winner or not. Let's mark it up real quick. This choppy consolidation is not great. All right, let's change the tool. But I wouldn't enter a new trade on this one. Real quick, so we have a short trade here, and I won't enter it because I'm seeing it right now, but it already crossed a 50% marker and backed up. So this is already a profitable trade with a couple bucks. So this one was a profitable trade with a couple bucks. Not a big winner, but a couple dollars. This one was the loser that I jumped into. All right, let's mark up both of these real quick. So if I would have switched over to this long trade when it took place here, all right, which candle are we getting at? This candle right here. So that would have been a winning trade for that long trade. This would have been a winning trade for a couple bucks. And this would have been a full winning trade as well. So there you go. So I got the loser, and then we had 1, 2, 3, 4 winning trades in a row. And I got the loser out of the group. So that's how it goes. So there we go. So we finally got a loss there in a futures market. And we'll see when the next trade sets up, and we'll take it and bring it to you.